So in the last video, I talked about copyrighted work and people that take it and use it to make money when they don't own the rights. And I mentioned in the video that that happened to me on this website when I first started. I was doing videos, I was churning them out on this subject, and I can't recall his name at the moment. I do remember an interaction he had with his audience, this other broadcaster, that talked about some similar things that I did, except he went the political Pizzagate, because that makes money route, the right-wing grift route, including, replete with Pizzagate and Pedogate and all the Russian ops. So he went that route. I didn't go that route. And right when I first started, I'm new to this. It's gaining traction. There's people interested. There's people watching. There's people that care about it. I cared about it. It wasn't just some fringe subject I didn't give a fuck about. That it's making me money and I got an audience. Let me talk about it. No, when he died, it really affected me big time. It was absurd to me. And everything I found out after his death is fucking absurd to me. And none of it makes sense. And it all feels like it goes to a really bad place. Anyway, I don't even know what point I was trying to make there. Anyway, this other broadcaster that ran with the, right-wing grift, because I saw all kind of people making a living on that for years, and this website could have cared less. The damage it was doing. And then they dare want to try and apply it to me. So he was taking long chunks, a lot of times the entire video. Of course, he'd cut off the prayer in the beginning because we can't have that, right? We can't have that. So he would cut that off. And he would just show the part about the rock star I was talking about, because he ran a site that had to do with rock music, allegedly. I don't know. Oh yeah, one of the interactions he had with his audience was he printed up some t-shirts. I don't know what they said, could care less. And he offered those for sale to his audience. Well, the audience only bought 2 of them. This Mr. Famous broadcaster guy that's written books and been in Detroit news and stuff like that. They bought 2. So he flipped the fuck out. Right on public social media. I still have the screenshots. Flipped out on his audience. Only 2 t-shirts sold. You people aren't down with this. I'm paraphrasing. This part, it's pretty much dead on. He said to them, maybe you guys should stop drinking beer and get a job. And then maybe you could afford the shirts or whatever point he went on to make. I still have the screenshots. I could read it to you word for word if you'd like. I don't feel like doing that. It's not worth it. I'm just using him to make a point. Again, what was done to me, what was allowed to be done to me on this website. Now, when I tried to post a 30-second clip of Colbert in my video to help make my point with my speech, my vid got taken down. Some algorithm must have picked that up, probably. Hey, when I did my vids, though, and this other broadcaster was posting them daily because he had no content of his own, no algorithm picked it up. Nobody gave a flying fuck. YouTube didn't try and protect my copyright rights. They just let it go on. And I guarantee you today, he's still broadcasting. Despite every other word out of his mouth being Pedogate or Pizzagate. Bet you he's still broadcasting. Bet you he can upload a 2-minute video on his main channel that he worked years to build. I can't. Because I'm special. Again. So yeah, this dude took my videos every day. Eventually me and him got in an argument because I realized he was a fucking grifter. And not to be taken seriously. I said that sometimes. I might not have used the word grifter, but I basically told it like I saw it, called it like I saw it, and I knew not to take him seriously whatsoever. I could tell from second one he was just in this for fame and money, and he didn't have to. He didn't care what he had to say. He didn't care if he had to take my videos, mine, every day, and post them, minus the prayer part, because we can't have that in fake rock and roll world. Yet when people like Mark Lanigan come to the end of their rope, what do they scream out? They scream out, God, change me. Not very rock and roll, right? But it happened, and it happens. Anyway, again, it was perfectly cool for him to take my videos, and he had no problem with it. The only reason I allowed it to go on and didn't make complaints, and I shouldn't have had to make complaints, because an algorithm picked my shit up when I used a 30-second clip of Colbert, not even a video, just some audio, because I wanted to be fair to Colbert. I didn't want to just steal his work. So yes, this other broadcaster who shamed his audience for not buying his shitty t-shirts, because all he cares about is what money he could grift from the process. I bet he can still broadcast, and I can't. That sounds real fair, right? The guy that stole my work. I wasn't taking his content and putting it on my channel every day and putting a PayPal up. He was. He's making money off that little process as well, stealing my work, because he had nothing to say of his own. Again, that's the difference between me and everybody else that dares criticize me. People like that other broadcaster I'm talking about. Because one day me and him got in an argument online. I didn't even want to talk to him. I guess he just couldn't stand being exposed anymore. So he finally came over to my channel and left a bunch of comments, and I said, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. Nothing to say. Don't care if you're mad. Don't give a shit. Use my videos every day. You're lucky I don't put a copyright strike against your ass. And I blocked him after that. Because me and him, he is of no value to me in any way, shape, or form. Nothing. All he was is, he stole some of my work and a few of his subscribers came over to me. That's all he was. So again, copyrighted work, it happened to me. Mine was stolen every fucking day and no one cared about that. Everybody fine with it. But you know, the people that judge me have the moral high ground, right? That make billions off of copyrighted work, stolen copyrighted work by the creators. Anyway, have a good day.